Saver. Oh, I see. I see it. Karimash. Whoa, why is that over there? Yo, what's up, Maddie? Getting set up. Alright. Just posting going live announcements on the various websites. I really kind of think, actually I get some traction on Tumblr, so maybe I should use Tumblr more. I've been using Blue Sky a lot. Might be our new home online. There's finally like tons of people, and I've been following. I've just been like following a bunch of the starter packs for like AI and aviation. I haven't seen the video you sent me. I'm gonna watch that later. Which also has us thinking like, oh, we need to revive like flight sim streaming. Because at one point we were streaming flight sim. That was like Ashling's thing. Ashling would stream makers of flight sim, which sucks ass. There's ads, so I'm just gonna keep posting the announcements to so many websites. I need alt tech. One day. I just want to keep getting stronger. Just in general, but also very specifically with regards to software engineering. So there's so many things I want to do, and it sometimes seems so daunting. And if I was stronger, I bet I could do it. Should I tag this on Tumblr? What? Yo, this song. Oh, dude. That's the problem. There's so many games we want to stream. Love to stream Toho someday. This is like remixing something, though. Or like, there's like a piece of classical music or something in there that I recognize. No, no, Saber can stay. It's the stream starting soon now. I need to go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Faebot development stream. It's been like how many months? I feel like I have notes about it. Oh, this keyboard. This works. This key also works. What gives? Alt works and tilde works, but I can't alt tilde. I can alt tab. Does alt tilde just not work on Windows? Have I been crazy this whole time? No, it just doesn't. Wait, that's fucked. How do I switch between windows of the same app in Windows? Oh, I have to post on Discord still. Let me not look that right now. Why are there so many extras? Daijoubu. Like the title says, this is going to be an architecture section. This okay, this has nothing to do with what I'm looking for. This doesn't seem to exist in Windows. Control. What? Wind control. What? Ah, that does not do what it says. That does not do exactly what I want. Oh, it's supposed to be a number. This is not working. I'll just have to live with Windows sucking more ass. So if we look at our notes, we can see that the last stream was on 9/11. 9/11. 9/11. And we just like brought Faebot back online. And then that's also like one of the impetus is impeti for this stream is precisely that, the fact that like the various Faebots keep like falling offline and then coming back online, and there's really no resiliency, there's no health checks, and they're all like one project, and I like there's like a lot of feature work that we want to do, but I'm like becoming increasingly like upset with it sucking ass basically. It doesn't suck ass, but it is not robust. I would like it to be more robust. Hey, there's us. I just want to chat. Wait, I don't need to show you chat because you are chat. Oh, but I need chat. I need somewhere to type. Okay, here we go. Faebot, you and I. Hi, Faebot. We were just talking about doing some resilience. Sounds like a plan. Resilience will help you withstand those thought fights. No, Faebot. I'm talking about you. It's a Faebot development stream. Well, watch the stream and you'll see, except you can't watch the stream, so someone will have to tell you about it at some point, Faebot. But basically I've been talking to Claude about this. We had like a long conversation. And this isn't perfect. Maybe I want to make a scally draw. Let's see, Claude drew something here. Looks a little bit closer to what I want. I wonder if I can... Like, let's fucking scally draw. That's why Saber is here. Because sometimes we use Excalidraw, and she famously drew Excalibur from the stone named King of England. Thank you, Saber. Notes. But the idea is basically that. I wonder if I can import this. Oh. Mermaid to Excalibur. Doing that seems to have crashed it. Can I go back? Or just live here now? Oh. Well, we can just do it ourselves. But the base thing is, I want there to be like a Faebot core, and then Faebot core is like, you know, Python app. Why is this the font? Oh. Yeah, like we want there to be a core backend, and it like we want to communicate with the other bots through an API. Is that really what I want? I think that's what I want. I want there to be like an API, because basically I want to be able to like plug in new front ends at will. Like we could like have like a thing. This could be Twitch bot. It's not how you spell Twitch. You know what this is? This is like that ugly ass emote. That I guess it's from the Hacktua show or something. Where's chat? Brad chat. With.tv. If I could like paste, if I could paste the emote, I would just do it. Excalibur. Give me like a nicer one. Normal. Let's go. Can it just be normal? And you can say Discord bot. Website. Etc. I do like that. Octua. We at one point we had done a thing. Do we have that? Yo, hi Janine. We're working on our little chatbot. Welcome to the stream. What was I looking for? Yeah. I can't add them both at once, but it was like a thing so that we could pretend to be in like someone's pocket. We make that a channel points reward. Okay, but this one needs to go behind the other one. This just looks really silly right now. There we go. like we're in big pocket. Anyway, shout outs to Janine. They've been doing some cool streams. I've been catching their Chrono Trigger streams, and I know they do cool stuff with music and play other video games besides. And Mario Maker sometimes. But yeah. Back to the matter at hand. So the idea is that right now there's a Twitch bot that's a Python app, and there's a Discord bot that's a Python app. And if any of them crashes, Faebot just goes down. And I could have restart. I could just somehow do restart logic for them. But I'm like, there's like a lot of reasons. Like they also don't have like any communication between each other, and the project doesn't have any tests. And I just kind of want to start over. Yeah, I completely sympathize because it is indeed a lot of work. It's also like, well, we were having fun developing live on Twitch because it like kind of gave a little bit extra motivation. It's nice, like having chat means I have someone to rubber ducky with. Chat, you're my rubber ducky. And there's Faebot. We have Faebot activity. And so it'd be cool to have a sort of core backend that can connect to all these different front ends through an API. What's that thing? The other day we learned about a thing called like front end for back end, and it has like a really funny like RAM or acronym. Oh yeah, BFF. Back end for front end. Your BFF, your best friends forever. The idea being that like, okay, you have a back end, but also you have a secret mini back end that sits between your main back end and your front ends, and it serves each of them individually. That's not quite what we're gonna do, but basically like these are gonna be like mostly full stack apps. Like the main thing that they should like send and receive. Why? Oh, because we labeled the box, the arrow this. No. So like we want to have an API that just like receives messages and returns messages. That's all we wanted to do. I think that we wanted to return messages, it's obvious, but like it should like probably also like carry metadata, but metadata is very website specific. Like for Discord, it should it would have to communicate things like which server the message is from, and etc, etc. The thing is, like, to some extent the core doesn't need to know all that metadata, except insofar as like if we imagine Faebot as a fairy, as a person, as like a being with memories, then it should be aware, okay, like this is a conversation I'm having on Discord, on this server, on this channel. But that's kind of part of the message. We'll figure it out. It's a work in progress. But then the other thing is, this is another thing that we're thinking about very carefully, about like ways we can do this in a more like privacy preserving way, but we do want like Faebot to store like history in one way or another. Probably I don't want to just store every single conversation log, both for like space reasons and privacy reasons. I would probably want to store conversation logs for a bit, for like as long as you need it for the actual conversation. Depends. Like I guess like, for instance, like on Discord and Twitter and Twitch, I think like from Faebot's perspective, they should be able to like forget things also, right? Like part of the Faebot experience is, fairies don't necessarily have like perfect memory in fiction. There are actually plenty of pretty forgetful fairies out there. I think like Faebot is more likely to be forgetful than not. But like for instance, if there's like a website for people to like talk to Faebot, and they might want to like have message history for their own purposes, and it can be like an opt-in thing, then I would want to store that history until like they're like ask me to delete it. But that's like too complicated. That's not how I was imagining the website to work anyways. Maybe I should have, maybe I should just delete it, but it doesn't matter because we're not working on the web. We primarily are interested in the Twitch and Discord bots. No, that's not true. I'm pretty interested in having like a website front end, because I'm always like telling people like, yeah, I develop a little bot, and they're like, cool, can I see it? And I'm like, yeah, well, you can like go on my Twitch, or you can join my Discord server, but it kind of doesn't work on the Discord server, and you can't DM bots on Discord unless you're like in a server with them. I can't just point people to Faebot's account and be like, just message Fair on Discord. So like, for those reasons, I think it would be nice to have also a web's front end. But I was thinking that it would just work like, oh, you like give your conversation an ID, and like whenever you want to start a new conversation, you just generate a new ID or something. I'm just having a little spacing out. What was the thing? So what was the thing that Claude said? Let me add the other component. Right. For now, we'll just call this memory. It exists as a sort of relational data. We'll call this long-term memory. And then a good question is, how do we want to do short-term memory? Because so right now, oh, I know this song. This is an FF song, isn't it? Ah, Getsu Fumaden. So the way it works right now, oh boy, don't say that. Like, it's just a dictionary. Memory is just a big dictionary. You have your prompt. It's a conversations, message, the channel name, chat log, dog attend. We want to build a sort of short-term memory log, and that probably just wants to be like a JSON object of some kind. And then we also need the LLM layer, and the LLM layer is like just wherever I'm running, it should be able to just plug into any of like the APIs that exist, or allow me to run locally. And that's just like, okay, so that's, as of right now, we're using LLMs to generate oh my god. No. No. I don't know why I'm calling it a layer per se. It's just whatever we're using to host and serve a language model to generate the. Whoa, it got attached. I can combine all these pairs. This a you want to hear a funny story that it's like a joke, but it's not really a joke, and it only makes sense if you're like you've ever used Figma. I'm gonna choose to take your silence as not quite permission. I'm gonna choose to take your silence as dissent. So this is the main thing. So how's this different from the framework that Claude proposed? Well, other than the organization, there's also this configuration, and I guess like, yeah, we might want to have like a file like configuration. These should really be double way out, shouldn't they? Whoa, whoa, what's happening? You don't have multi-directional arrows. What's the problem here? Ah, Oh, this. Okay. Looks so spiky. What I do want to keep perhaps is, like, for instance, for something like Discord, like people could, I want to store information like for a Faebot message, like whether or not people react to it, because that would also tell me, oh yeah, that was a good message. People like that. Not that Faebot necessarily wants to be a people pleaser, but like as a way to kind of track engagement, as a way also like as a human we modulate our own like behavior and responses um based on feedback, and that's one form of feedback. We'll see. Probably making things like way more complicated than they have to be, but like if I think about like what a bare minimum product for me is, it would be something like product, oh my god, an MVP, call it a prototype. Is this text not in the box? Put the text in the box. It should send and receive messages, have short-term memory, the conversation, have long-term memory. Oh, my idea was that like, okay, an old conversation gets stored as like a summary of what was talked about, and then we would want to have like Bragg who looks through the summary. And come to think of it, like I don't have to define everything that the API sends or receives right now, or everything that like the database stores or doesn't store right now. And like assemble prompts with preamp. So like something I would like to do is basically like, okay, it's a new stream. And this is something that to some extent the Twitch bot might have to manage for itself. Ooh. But the idea is that like, okay, it's a new stream. Rather than just have the log from the last stream, so that when I mention to Faebot that I'm doing upgrades, they think I'm talking about upgrading my build in Elden Ring. I want like the system to be like, oh, it's been however many days since the last interactions on this channel. So I start more or less fresh. And for the Twitch bot, it could like do things like get metadata about the stream that it's running to populate that preamble. And so it'd be like just have like important local context, and then it could like, see, I don't want to like be making like 2 LLM calls per message because I don't want to rank a huge bill. It's not like I want the prompt to be rewritten every message, but it's like, okay, you have been talking for a while. There should maybe be a little prompt that just has like what's been said so far, and that allows like, it also allows the conversation log to shorten rather than just keep growing and growing. And that's not necessary for the minimum viable product, the minimum viable prototype, but that's what I'm thinking. And so like, yeah, and I don't know what we would store in like configuration, but like, you could have a YAML. Just cause. Can you have it? Can you really have an app that doesn't have a YAML anymore? If we're gonna have a JSON, we should have a YAML. Just makes sense. Good friends, Jason and Jamal. We thingy Yandel. They're like, if Jason and Jamal were reggaeton artists, they would be Wissing and Yandel. Don't ask me to explain that. Alright. Get this back up. It says the Faebot core backend serves as an API that handles all AI-related photo language, message processing, and data management. Vision Discord front and a separate model that handles thousands of interactions, communicate with the core backend. Persistent storage, for some important, it could take in a couple hours. Finding the API contract for the core backend. Oh, we can have endpoints, dude. Ooh, shit. Endpoints. I forgot about endpoints. This is my first time designing an API, so please be nice to me. But of course, if you have any opinions, we would love to hear them. User IDs, message, platform, contact. No. We're finally working this. We're live. Twitch, by the way. So far, defining architecture based on conversation we had so far. I tried to make more exponents. I want prototype. I can't attach stuff. I'm editing. Basically, they look very similar, but we have where am I keeping those JSON objects? Maybe in a persistent disk? We have more backend, various front ends with the ability of adding more API. We have long-term memory in the database, short-term memory in the objects. Also have KLM layer where fact generated minimum viable prototype code, and I receive messages of short-term memory of the conversation. Have long-term memory. Three. And it would be able to assemble preambles for prompts such that we can inject context, inject or generate context by rather relying. I'll attach the diagram in here's the diagram. I guess Fabi's first version is the just making the that's safe. There's a ping. Why did I put it somewhere far away? Let me actually just look at the basic. And then so let's start a new GitHub thingy for this. Faebot. I think I ended up making the other project Mozilla. Let me see. It's probably fine to just use the same kind of license we've been using. Oh, we have a different license to pay about Discord. License. This does not have a license. Oh no, unlicensed code. Let's check this out. 69 GitHub contributions. Nice. And then I actually heard that the hottest thing for Python dependency management nowadays was Ruby. It's a Python package manager written in Rust. How do we feel about that? I guess that's okay, right? Like, why? The thing is, like, something for Python doesn't need to be written in Python. UV is backed by Astro, the creators of Rough, which is a Python linter. In such an engagement, you know, do we think of? I'm not even gonna. Not even gonna ask whether Rust is a bottom language or a top language. I don't think languages can be tops or buttons, personally. I think that's a thing or other thing. But are you tired of spinning around? Do you want to do something else? You want to do a different type of spinning around? Maybe you're getting dizzy after all this spinning around. I'm just gonna do some squats. I'm trying to find like a good posture. Maybe like maybe she just needs like a little idle animation. Standard. What's the standard? It's good enough. It's almost time for edge. Oh, they have fish instructions. But I can just... I know I just like curled some code from GitHub. Well, maybe it's okay because it's in WSL. Maybe it's extra not okay because it's in WSL. But this has just become standard. It's like pretty common to be like, yeah, just curl the script. It'll be fine. Who knows? UV kind of data. See, that's what I like. Similar to write or poetry. See, because I like poetry. Poetry was the package manager that I've been using so far. So why not just keep using poetry? That is a very good question. I guess there are some things that like irk me about poetry, and I'm always trying out new things, but UV run rough check, okay. UVX pi cow say hello. Oh. Tools. Is tools like depth dependency? Does it generate a log file? Let's find out. But now there's... I don't like it. I like that better. And we have a pipe project.tumble. Oh, ads starting soon. Okay, we'll be back after ads. We run 3 minutes of ads to turn off free rolls, and you can subscribe with Amazon Prime or money or channel points, and doing so supports the stream and allows us to keep it ad light. Also, don't watch ads. Go take a little break. I'm gonna go take a little break whilst the ads play, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. One of my legs is extremely asleep. It's kind of cool. It looked like the model was headbanging. Can we get that behavior back? And we're back. Sorry about that. Right, so what were we doing? We were learning all about UV. Why is it called UV? Ten to 100 times faster than global cache for dependency duplication. I'm into that. Kind of into that, to be honest. It stresses me out to think that I'm like downloading a brand new copy of a program each time. And again, it's better if every. It depends, because some dependencies are like chunky boys. You don't want to be downloading those each time. But others is probably okay for download. The real question is, what's the call UV? Astral team. Is this some like shady shit? Creator of Flask, Mini Ninja, and so much more. Cargo type project and package management experience with Python. Yeah, but why is it called Python toolchain? I don't know. Now I feel weird politically for using this, but I don't know. Mostly people agree that poetry is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't trust this. What is this? What is this company? Why is it called Ultraviolet? How do I find this out? I feel like it's very important that we answer this question before we try to do anything else. You can't just keep a mystery like that. Discord server. Ah! That was attack. Nox. We've been using pipenv, and we've been doing pipenv in such that it makes the environment in the working directory, and I like that. I prefer to just have a .venv directory rather than like making it at home some other directory. It like makes it harder for like what's it called, VS Code to jump through stuff. So I need to figure out how to make poetry do that. Poetry also won't tell us why it's called poetry. Oh, look, you can add a batch. That's cute. That's the main thing in the community page, right? So. get the fuck out of here. Good riddance. Maybe that was too harsh. I'm sure it's fine. It's such a sentence. Maybe I should change my name to use one of my domains, but fuck it. Mozilla. 3.11 sounds good. Love me by project. Go with 12. So tell me. What you're gonna configure the Whoa. Oh. Create a new virtual environment. There's a false. Here we go. Retreat. geometry info. Huh. Do I upgrade Python? Warnings. Here's what they don't tell you about software development. There's a lot of time spent just reading, finding other things to do. Hope everyone's having a nice chill Sunday. Yes. I really respect. So I've been following a lot of like various like academics on Blue Sky. Because people keep posting like starter packs full of like these people are all like ML research, AI researchers, cognitive science researchers. And I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go. I'm trying to like pad up my timeline to actually have like stuff to read. And you know, nothing like it's how do I put this? If someone with like a seemingly fairly serious looking academic account is willing to follow the account of the weird like little trannies, that's like a good signal. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, people who follow me are all good, but I don't know, I trust them more than the ones who wouldn't. I understand if that's not your vibe, that's fine. But like, I worry about like, you know, I'd rather not associate with people who care too much about respectability, who don't appreciate sexual. Oh, should finish installing. What am I looking for here? Songs from Punch Out, apparently. Brutal sings the other day at the boxing ring. Okay, so install Python 3.12. Sudo apt search. Maybe there isn't 3.12 in Faebot yet. I should just leave it at 3.11. I just know that 3.12 is the new kid in town. Oh, I guess not. I am running stable, right? Let me do this one. Bookworm. Doesn't tell me. Okay, okay. Bookworm is still the stable. Um 3.11 it is. Seems good. Now I know. I can do poetry install. Not contain any element. Okay. We're already running into problems. What does this mean? I've gotten this before. It doesn't actually matter. Oh, is it because there's no .py files? We'll get you a .py file. You don't need to do this. You actually don't need to do this, right? Does this work? Right. Here we go. We're moving. Okay, let's go back to Fast API then. You know, I'm having so much fun not writing code. Let's spend some time researching Fast API. This is interesting. Fast API itself is like, hey, listen, here's some stuff. So this is a good signal. And go flat. We'll be performing the move. in general. Really? Mm, say, all right. You were researching. A lot of stuff. Mm, Black Sanic. It's called Sanic. This Sanic recently made an appearance in a major Hollywood picture. Blue Demon Sanic. That Sanic is an alternative to Fast API. I see. I see how it is. Written to go. No, I'm done. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. I'm gonna take a drink of water. I think fast API is fine. I think we've done our due diligence, looked at alternatives, and we can just go forward with. I'm over the moon excited about fast API. It's so fun. Oh, creator. If I just copy and paste, what's this light mode? Sniffio. Sniff.io, probably. Any sniffers in chat? Oh, I have multiple sniff. God, I have a raccoon sniff. Um, red. Red. Tree. Red. Watch. What is you? Yes. Data validation and serialization. When you create class and you get automatic validation of data type. Oh. What do you record? It is not related to UV, or is it related? Not written in Rust, probably not. HCI. Alright, sounds cool. Synchronous server gateway interface. What's it? WSGI stands for what see get is app. It's a framework for like building what you see is what you get apps. See, I knew about unicorn. Is unicorn like in a Python implementation? No, unicorn is also Python. Oh, but unicorn is whiskey as opposed to ASCII. And whiskey is bad. ASCII is newer, asynchronous, and more efficient. Whiskey is older, synchronous, and possesses the IC. What the fuck? Okay, so why is Uvicorn called Uvicorn? What's this thing? What's the deal with Faebot turning into tree? Don't want. Guess what? We're probably not gonna find out. None of these people think people care about. Well, I guess they're like related. Don't they know people care about things like etymology and like origins? Whoa, look at these. Why ASCII? Single synchronous. Wait, no one's told me what the W in whiskey stands for. Web server gateway interface. I see. Daphne. Ah. Hypercom. Starlight sounds super cute. But I'm happy to go with Unicorn. And run the server. Make the server automatically reload when you make code changes. And test it. Oh. Whoa. Okay, we're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. We're cooking so hard, you. Okay. And I want to do poetry on Faebot app. Open it in browser and I get detail not. Oh yeah. Dude, can we make these dark mode? Ah, you know what? It's fine. I'll what was that curl command? Post generate, which else? Method not allowed. Probably because it's a get content type application JSON. Hello, platform, Discord, context, use method. This is a dummy response. And we see that it was hit. Good, good, good. Try these numbers. Numbers dangerous. Yeah, they're just ports. Never be too careful with numbers. Let's swap. One. Post. One. Oh, ads in 5 minutes. I was actually planning. Let me snooze. I was actually planning to be done soon because we kind of hit a good milestone, having like a little API app. I think that's pretty good for a development stream. Just wanted to finish having this conversation with Claude on stream. I wanted to show people how I use Claude as part of my development process, especially when I'm approaching like a problem I haven't actually tackled before, like creating an API from scratch. Then we use the instant. This is it. I can let us. Wait, I think we're going to working API. 5 minutes. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it here. I'll post it out with Claude. I'll message you later to work. For now, we're signing off. Thank you for all your What a cutie. Alright, everybody. That was nice. I was actually like really like up in my head about this stream and like getting back to work. It's really hard to get back to work to a project after a long time away. Oh, hi, Nasi. You came in just as we were signing off. We did some work on Faebot. And she's working again. Yeah, there's Faebot. We'll be back soon. Probably the next stream will be like a video game stream again. We're kind of like getting set up. We think we can manage like one stream a weekend pretty easily. And it's just gonna be a matter of figuring out the rotation between like Elden Ring, Final Fantasy 14, Fallout New Vegas, which we need to like return to, Faebot development, and then like if I start like getting into like VR shit, we'll probably want to stream that too. I also have plans to stream more during upcoming like holiday season because I'm gonna have a lot of time off from work. I'll be able to stream during the week. But yeah, kind of a short stream today. Well, 2 hours instead of 3. But we actually got a lot of work done. It was nice to see you. It's nice to see everyone who showed up to the stream. Tell you what, just so that you don't go away empty-handed, I'll do a raid. And you can watch a weird movie with my friend Bryn. You want to do that? Yeah, I'll do it. Okay. So I'll catch you all next stream. Have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great night. Keep being awesome. Remember to follow the stream if you like the stream. And I'll catch you later.